your own university radio station. This is Burst.
Lovely bit of David Bowie there. Just before, with the email, I was a bit striking with it. It's Topical Juice, so topicaljuice@googlemail.com. So send all your chat up lines to that, and we'll read the best one out next week. We're going to go straight to music now. I've got Annie joining me as well.
Hello.
All the later. Are you a great like sort of music? Do you like your music?
I love music. Yes.
Okay. I'm just going to read the top 10 singles, top 10 UK singles at the moment. So at number 10, we've got Britney Spears, Free. It's down by 3, and that's been 2 weeks in the charts. At number 9 is N-Dub's I Need You, down by 4, which has been 2 weeks in the charts. At number 8, we've got Lady Gaga, Bad Romance. It's up by 3, and that's 4 weeks in the charts. Keisha, and that's TikTok. I like that. That's a really good song at the moment. That's down by 1, and that's been 3 weeks in the charts. Number 6. We got JLS, Everybody in Love. Do you like JLS?
Not really my cup of tea, really, no.
And that's down by 3, and that's 3 weeks in the charts. Number 5, X Factor judge Cheryl Cole for the Fight for This Love. That's down by 1, and that's been 5 weeks in the charts. Another X Factor contestant or winner, Leona Lewis with Happy, and that's been down by 2 weeks in the charts. There's also a new entry from Jason Derulo, can't really say his name very well, What You Say, and that's been 1 week in the charts. And of number 2 is the Black Eyed Peas, Meet Me Halfway. It's down by 1, and that's been in there for 9 weeks in the charts. And number 1 is the new X Factor, it's You Are Not Alone, a new entry, and that's been 1 week in the charts as well.
If you look at the top 10, you notice how most of the people in the top 10 have been on the X Factor.
Yeah.
Or feature in the X Factor.
Yeah, you got Cheryl Cole, JLS, Leona Lewis.
Exactly. I think
X Factor.
I think what everybody needs to do is get themselves on the X Factor.
Yeah, if you're on the X Factor, you're guaranteed a slot on the top 10.
Exactly. Even Cheryl Cole's in there.
I know, innit? So, we've got now. Let's just quickly run through the top 10 UK albums really quickly. Number 1, of course, is Leona Lewis with her new album Echo. Number 2, second is JLS. 3 is Queen. Number 4 is Robbie Williams. 5 is Black Eyed Peas. 6 is N-Dubs. 7 is Snow Patrol. 8 is Michael Bublé. 9 is Will Young. And 10 is The Soldiers.
Oh, I really, really do not like N-Dubs.
No, nor do I. I don't like them at all.
Ruining music.
We're going to go now, go to a song. It's Big Yellow Taxi by Johnny Mitchell.
Hello and welcome back to Topical Juice. Juicy. I'm Conrad. I'm joined here by Paul Cubic Zirconia.
Hello.
And Michael Bodell.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, I wasn't correcting you,
Bodell.
but I always get the bottle on all that. It's not.
Bodell.
It's Bodell. It's Bodell. Bottle.
I get the worst one. Having the name Molden. You tell people like Conrad Molden and the M-O-U. No, not like mold. Molden. Oh.
They always spell mine with a W as well. It's not Bo. It's just B-O-D-L-L.
So yeah, we've only got a little bit of time, so we're gonna sort of do a bit of a cram session.
Whiz for it.
And this is a section called Conrad's Comedy Clippings.
Yes,
devised by Michael.
We need to have a jingle for that, like sort of.
Next week, jingles, guys. With the internet was down and we didn't get done. It didn't get done, did it,
Yes.
Paul?
Didn't get done, did it? No.
No, it didn't get done, did it, Paul?
Definitely didn't done.
No.
So I'm the one that came up with that lovely name.
He did. Conrad's Comedy Clippings. Basically, there's a French law professor, and he's discovered a law from the 1800s that's still in place, banning women in Paris from wearing trousers unless they're holding the reins of a horse or the handles of a bike.
I think it makes sense personally.
So they can't wear jeans or anything like that. They have to wear dresses and skirts.
Unless
and stuff
riding
like
a horse or a bike.
I reckon everyone's going to get horses now, or bikes in Paris or France.
This is another one. There's a French holiday cottage offering the chance to live like a hamster. Guests eat grain, sleep in haystacks, and exercise on a giant wheel. The so-called hamster villa is even shaped like a cage.
Lovely. How much do they charge?
I don't know. We'll have to check that out. Just Google that. Let us know. Let us know if you're going.
Expensive.
Probably.
No, it's a big
The
cage.
picture of the guy was hilarious.
You should give us. And do you have like one of massive bottles to drink out of? And they're like they're strapped to the side of the cage with a big ball at the end of it.
You have to eat your own feces as well.
Oh, really?
That's not very nice.
And the last story, this is my favourite, is a burglar with distinctively large ears has been warned to give up crime. David Holyoke was jailed for robbery after holding up a bank near Preston in Lancashire. A detective said, "This man only needs to look at himself in a mirror to realise crime is not for him. It must be a total liability when he's part of the gang. He stands out from a mile away."
Oh, it's bullying,
That's
isn't
not
it?
a very nice cop.
No.
It's a bit mean, it's a bit mean.
Bullying.
It's brilliant, yeah.
And now, since we're having a bit of a cram session, we're going to be doing our video games review, aren't we?
Yeah, video games.
Do you want to kick us off?
Oh yeah, well the latest game out at the movement is Left 4 Dead 2. If you don't know about this, it's basically zombie killing at the end of the day. If you've seen like that's what it basically at the end of the day you shoot lots and lots of zombies all coming out from all sides.
Sounds so good.
Bit like the film 28 Days Later. That similar vibe. And well basically yeah, and it's like a team-based game. I really like it, it's good, but it is very, very graphic, very, very violent. Lots of blood and guts.
There's another one that's it's like an arcade game. I think it's called like the House of Dead or something.
Yeah, it's similar to that.
yeah.
And you have the guns, the shotguns, and you load it and you shoot all the zombies and stuff. It's actually
That's
it looks
proper
really good.
good.
I've never played it though.
It's kind of like that, but it's just zombie gore fest really. That's what it's all about. It was that bad. It's banned in Australia. That graphic.
They ban everything over there.
They banned Fosters over there.
Really?
I love Foster's.
Can't get pint for love
You
nor
can't
money.
have a warm beer. You can't though.
Well, Foster's is made in England.
Yeah,
not?
it is. It's not actually in Australia. You go to Australia,
They
it's
don't know
on
what Foster's
cause.
is. They don't know what
They've
Foster's
never
is.
heard of it. It's horrible.
Or Rolf Harris.
I went
Interesting fact.
when I went. I didn't. I was young, but I was looking at beer, but I didn't see it around.
Yeah, I don't think they even have it.
They probably
We're
don't.
we're somewhat, walking off the path of computer
Yeah,
games.
no, back to video games. I was reading this article, and basically it was saying that the movement from video games is not just in better graphics, everything being HD, online gaming. It's also in games that you pay, like things like Farmville, and on
I love
Facebook.
that game. I'm
You
addicted.
it's awful. On Facebook, you can actually buy gifts for people, and apparently this industry last year was worth $5 billion.
Wow.
People spent $5 billion.
I know. I'm on level 18. I think I think somebody bought me a cow.
And how much have you spent on it, Michael? How much have you contributed to this?
I
How much
haven't.
billions.
I haven't put my own credit card on it, unfortunately.
Oh, it's not
Maybe if
hardcore
my
then.
dad leaves his around, I might nick his numbers. But what I do is I do use my coins that you get when you harvest fruit and veg.
Oh, that sounds wonderful.
And the other game, it isn't out. It's coming out next year. Well, supposedly, it's called 6 Days in Fallujah. We were talking about the controversy of Modern
Yes, we
Warfare
were,
the
yes,
other
we
day.
were.
It's a third-person shooter survival horror game, but it's based solely on this massacre that happened in Iraq. Well, this is a real game. It's actually, there are demos of it out. Basically, it glamorises the violence that happened in Fallujah. There was a massacre there, which the Stop War Coalition has said was actually amongst the worst war crimes of all time. Basically, 1,500 insurgents and 38 soldiers died in this gory, bloody 4-day standoff type deal. Yeah, and it's coming out.
Some bright spark decided to make it into a computer game.
They did. There was that 9/11 game. I remember.
9/11 game?
Honestly, it was never released, but basically
No.
you start.
I thought
It
not.
wouldn't be, would it?
You started off in the building, and the game was actually. It said, "Oh, we're a new format and a new release because we can't. Sometimes you can't always survive the level."
Wow.
You'd actually, the end of the level would be that you wouldn't escape.
Do you have to
right.
sort of control? No, I don't know. I won't say it. Control the planes.
No.
God, that sounds horrible.
That's horrible. But why would somebody want to make
I
a
don't-
game on that?
But I mean, it got publicity, and there's still. I think I was looking on their website, and it says that you can. They're still looking for someone to publish the game.
I don't think they're going to find much publishers. I'll be honest.
I
with
think
you.
they'll find a publisher that's deeply bankrupted and just wants one final
Just
salute.
to make the headlines for quite obviously all the wrong reasons.
Well, I'm sorry to say, guys, but we've hit our 6 o'clock mark.
Oh, shame. It doesn't time just fly on your radio. I think it does.
It does. Next week, we've got a bit more of everything. We're going to have some jingles.
Yes.
We're going to have all
jingles.
the thousands of emails that you're going to be sending us.
Oh no, tens of thousands, comrade. Please get it right.
The inbox, I looked, it was crammed. It crashed because we had so much
Yeah,
response.
It's only 3 gig. I mean, I don't know how we're going to survive.
I don't
Exactly.
know.
Facebook that went down the other day because
That's
so
why it
many
went
people were
down.
accessing our
Yeah.
new logo.
Mm-hmm.
Check
100,000 next week.
Check out the new logo. It's really cool.
Check out the new logo. My dad helped me design it.
It's lovely.
We had a bit of fun.
Beautiful.
He's having a midlife crisis.
we'll continue
Discuss that next week.
Yeah.
Next
my
week,
dad is
Midlife
too.
crisis.
Next week,
All
my
our
dad's
dads are.
midlife crisis. So, signing off, that's me, Conrad, Malden with no U.
It's Michael, not Bodell. Thank you.
And it's Paul Cubic.
Paul Cubic's
Just me. You know,
Rubik's Cube.
Rubik's.
See you guys in a bit. Here's a bit of Lethal Bizzle.
See you later.